All right, so a few showers and storms out there, mostly isolated in coverage with a brief downpour, maybe a few strong wind gusts, and certainly not the coverage that we had throughout the afternoon and evening of yesterday, where even a few storms pushed those severe limits. But not the case today. It's been garden variety and will stay as such because of the pressure. It's been a little higher today. It's stopped a lot of those storms from clustering together, and that's when they really start to get their strength. So Mason and Fleming County, a little bit of a downpour there. Nicholas just off to the north of Carlisle. And then you've got one in Georgetown, or at least north of Georgetown, right splitting 75 in Scott County. Otherwise, in the bluegrass, you have to get a little bit further south. You see some in Garrett right there, just a little bit of a pop-up. Lebanon out towards Marion County, some heavier downpours, and then right along the Cumberland Parkway, you've got one right over Russell Springs and Columbia getting a few little pops right along the Virginia state line, or at least in the counties that are hitting that state line, anywhere from Bell all the way out through Harlan and Letcher. Even a few lightning strikes with some of these. So those have gained strength in the last hour. And will continue to do so at least until we start to see the heat subside from the day. Coverage, though, compared to around us, certainly less as well. Look at the southern and southeastern Ohio areas getting some severe thunderstorms there. A lot of rain down to our south continues with that cold front that has stalled out over the area. And then out to our west, a lot more in the way of high pressure, so keeping the four corners, or at least the western four corners, and then out towards the west coast, things are dry and hot in those areas. But we're back to our area with low and high pressure, continuing to kind of battle out over the next couple of days. What that means is we have enough low pressure to allow those storms to really build into the afternoons, but it's going to keep a lot of those big storms, those cold fronts away for a few more days. This one right here is going to make a run at us, and that's to be the one that starts to change our forecast a little bit as we're getting into the weekend. So on the future track, we'll go ahead and put it into play, but I'll just preface it right now. Every day is the exact same for the next 3. We have showers and storms in the afternoon that go away overnight. And then when we get the heating of the day, the next day, it comes right back. So there you go. It's just different in the way that they're not going to be in the exact same locations, but the same in the fact that it just continues day after day until something in the pattern can change. So there you go. On Thursday afternoon, another little pop-up, and then it goes away. Overnight tonight, temperatures in the low 70s, so very warm, very muggy. Nothing has changed there. And then back to the low 90s again for tomorrow afternoon with that chance for isolated showers and thunderstorms. And then we'll do it again on Thursday. By Friday, though, finally seeing that change up, finally getting that cold front. So that's why your chance of rain goes a little higher, and it'll be a more shower activity going into Saturday morning. But the cooler, drier air starting to work its way in. Now, of course, a cold front in the summer is not that big of a deal. It doesn't really change up the temperature all that much. It brings us down about 5 degrees, closer to where we should be this time of the year. More importantly, it takes our dew point temperature down from the 70s back down to the mid 60s, so things will feel much better going into the weekend.